High school district leaders, and thank you for taking a few minutes of your time to learn about resources for supporting data-driven conversations between you and your principals on their school's continuous improvement goals. My name is George Smith. I'm a senior researcher at Mathematica and represent our team from the Regional Educational Laboratory Central, or REL Central. As you might recall, the mission of REL Central is to help education decision makers use data and evidence to strengthen and to improve educator and student outcomes in the central region of the U.S. The REL Central team collaborated closely with district partners on the resources that we'll be introducing to you today, and we're grateful for their input. The purpose of these resources is to help your principals reflect on and respond to data about their school's progress toward their continuous improvement goals. School leaders have set continuous improvement goals and identified action steps to help achieve those goals. Data can help your principals understand progress on the action steps and any that might need to be refined. One important source of data is classroom walkthroughs. They can help principals understand if teachers are using instructional strategies prioritized in the school's continuous improvement plan and identify supports that could help them implement the strategies more effectively. Your upcoming one-on-one meetings with principals are a great opportunity to help them reflect on their school's walkthrough data. To support your conversations and principals' engagement with data, we developed two resources based on prior research in REL publications on data-informed conversations: a walkthrough data summary and a data reflection protocol. We'll start with the walkthrough data summary. We created one for every school based on walkthroughs conducted during the school year. Each tab along the bottom in the data summary focuses on a different domain assessed in the walkthrough form, such as proficiency scales or engagement. For a given domain, for example, proficiency scales in this case, the top graph shows the percentage of teachers demonstrating each level of implementation overall. In the example shown, 4% of teachers demonstrated level 4 implementation, 36% demonstrated level 3 implementation, 44% level 2, and 12% level 1, and 4% have insufficient evidence. This data represents 25 teachers. The principal could consider whether this represents enough of the staff to make an informed conclusion about the school's performance in that domain. Under the top graph of each tab is a bottom graph that shows the percentage of classrooms that demonstrate specific teacher and student behaviors in the domain. For example, the first bar of this summary shows that in 96% of the observed classrooms, the teacher made proficiency scales visible and accessible to students. The behaviors shown in the bottom graph of each tab are specific to each domain and match the items assessed on the walkthrough form. Next, I'll talk about a resource to help principals connect the information in the walkthrough data summary to the continuous improvement action steps. The data reflection protocol provides detailed explanations for principals about how they can make this connection. The core of the protocol is focused on two main tables that you can cover in your conversations with principals. The first table, Exhibit 1, found on page 4 of the document, is a tool to help principals explore what their walkthrough data mean for their school's progress on continuous improvement action steps. To use this table, principals complete the first column using the action steps from their continuous improvement plans. Next, principals identify items assessed during walkthroughs that can inform progress on those action steps. In the final three columns, principals identify the relevant findings from their data summary, consider what's driving those findings, and assess progress on the continuous improvement action step. The second table, Exhibit 2, found on page 5 of the document, asks principals to determine what to do next on each action step. To use this table, principals revisit their action steps from their continuous improvement plan in the first column. Then, in the next two columns, they reflect on the data and decide if the action step should be modified and determine what supports teachers need to help carry out the action step. In the last two columns, principals determine how they'll continue to monitor progress on the action steps and move their school closer to the continuous improvement goal. Your principals may have started completing one or both tables in a prior meeting. With the walkthrough data now available to support this reflection, your conversation around these tables can strengthen insights on how each school can make further progress on its continuous improvement goals. The data reflection protocol also contains suggestions for using the walkthrough data to recognize and celebrate the strengths of teachers. In this video, we focused on how the data reflection protocol can help principals examine their school's progress on continuous improvement goals. But the protocol also includes guidance for applying the process of reflecting on and responding to data in other situations. Even beyond their continuous improvement goals, it can support principals in effective data use. Thank you for your time, and please do not hesitate to contact us with any questions and feedback.